Okay, this is a live session. I'm gonna be teaching King Aaron here. Say hi. How to cook okra soup the way we cook it. Okay, you guys, come on, let's do this. You ready? All right, so we have this giant pot because I literally do not cook anymore. So when I come to the kitchen, it's once in a blue moon, and we barely eat Nigerian soup. Let's see. Okay, there you go. All right, so palm oil. Put like 2 tablespoons of palm oil. No, 2 cooking spoons, sorry. It's literally the first soup we're cooking this year. Most likely, yeah. You should have filled it up. Need a lot of oil. So, fill up that spoon. Yes. 2. Perfect. And then just let it melt. Oh, forgot to put the pot on fire. Okay, so we're gonna have the palm oil melt in the pot. And that's step 1. I have to put this thing back down. Oops. This is good. Just cutting Aaron's head. Anyway, we just need to see the action. Let's see this. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna melt the palm oil here. Over here we have meat already cooked. Good to go. We have fish, stockfish, and blackfish, or what we call dry fish in Nigeria. Stockfish and dry fish. For this trouble, I haven't done anything on my YouTube in a while. Okay. There we have it. So the oil is all nice and melted. Aaron, I want you to put just a little bit of onions in the oil. All of them, just a little bit. So just a little bit of chopped onions. Let me bring this closer so you can see what this is doing. Let that oil sit for a little bit. Can you put that closer? Right there. So we just have all our onions. We have our meat over here. And then we have our fish. All good. Because I want you to just pour it, because I kind of know what I'm doing. But let's see what I'm going to have you use. Let's use tablespoons. And use that. And then you can always repeat it. Or you can use a cookbook. Let's let that heat up a little bit. Guys, we should. I turned on I turned the wrong one. So we need like 2 of that. So but anyway, this is the angle this camera needs to be. I don't know how I can Alright, so simply now. Let's do a kitchen dance. Let's do. I haven't eaten okra soup in a while, but I can't wait to eat a dance. I'm sure you can hold this thing like this. Oh, chat it up. Huh? Yeah. Okay. So now the onions is sizzling in the pot. See? Okay. So put like 2 spoons of that. And one thing about cooking ogbono is that you have to ready to stir it right away. So 2 spoons. Actually, put a little bit more. Not a full spoon, like a half spoon. Okay. So, number 1, don't put too much ogbono in your soup. Ogbono is wonderful, but when it's too much, it doesn't make sense. All right, so now you're gonna throw in the okra. Just every single one of them here. Just use a tray and like pour it in. Pick up the tray. Pick this up and pour it. Sorry. Can you remove that spoon? I don't want that spoon to spill. That ogbono is premium something. Ogbono is very expensive stuff. Okay. Put it all fast. And so this is essentially 2 packs of okra from HEB. So the typical $5 pack of okra is what we have here. Still more. Get the rest, yes. And chicken for next time, this okra, cut it too fat. This is like okra for okra sauce. I should have checked it. So put all the okra, put it fast, fry it fast. Reduce the heat if you need to. And as you can see, it needs a little bit more oil. Please put a little more oil here. That much. So maybe another half spoon of oil, just one in here. Oh my gosh, chili can. This okra is too fat for soup. Oh my god, I completely missed checking this. But anyway, some people like crunchy okra. I just don't like crunchy okra. So I'm mashing it up a little bit so that it has time to cook in the soup. And again, you want to cook this, mash this, whatever you're doing really fast because you don't want all your ogbono to like get burnt at the bottom of the pot. As you know, ogbono is precious material in America. So I'm gonna mash all this up. Okay, next time, this is for okra sauce, okay? When you're cooking soup, you need the okra to be a little bit less chunky. It's over here. Some people like their okra super chunky. We like it. We like it super mashed up for soup. We don't blend it like the Yoruba people do, but we at least want it to be small, small. We don't want to crunch okra too much in the soup. So you're making me work my abs extra here. But anyway, here, go ahead. Just mash it as fast as you can. And once that's done, you're ready to rock and roll. Okra soup is essentially the fastest Nigerian soup ever cooked. Super fast. If not for this mashing, it would have been done by now. Okay, I think it's fine. So now we're just going to dump, and this is the meat. We pre-cooked some goat meat and cow meat together here. Oops. Sorry, just remove that spoon. Let me use this one. Because with this one I can scratch the bottom. So we just put in the meat. And okra is a vegetable. So typically you don't want to overcook it. So I've just dumped the fish, complete with, you can zoom in a little bit so you can see the top. Complete with fish, stockfish, blackfish, goat's meats, cow meats. This okra soup is about to be banging. So we have that. And because the meat is well seasoned, sorry darling. I'm just gonna taste first to see what I still need to add. Or what we still need to add. So we can hear. Have a taste.
I taste it.
So what do you think we still need to add from the taste we just add?
I think you need a little bit of spice and a little bit of salt.
Okay. When you say spice, you mean pepper? Bring some water. a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
I feel like I almost taste that the salt is enough. So I know it needs like pepper.
Oh yeah, pepper.
I know it needs pepper. I'm gonna put this water to like rinse out the pots in case we need more water. So what is our pepper? Something else it definitely needs is crayfish. But I'll wait for him to come back so that he knows what exactly to do next time. So put some pepper. With pepper, we don't really measure pepper. We're Nigerians, we eat quite a bit of pepper over here. Chicken, this is a big pot of soup and pepper. I'll reduce it for my special American sister over here. But typically, you just shake the pepper until the ancestors whisper in your ears, slow down, darling. Okay, all right. Next, we're gonna put crayfish. So 1 spoon of this, go ahead. So this is oporo, what we call oporo in Nigeria and Igbo land. We're gonna shake in, let's do another spoon. 2 spoons of oporo. 2 tablespoons of oporo. We already put in a little bit of oporo when we cooked the fish and the stuffed fish. And then now this is the real crayfish. So put like 2 chunky spoons. No need to shake it down. Put a good amount. We like our soup to be quite fishy. Okay? So now turn it, and that soup is looking a lot thicker than I want it. So I'm gonna cut it with some water over here. I'm rinsing out all my stock pots to take all my spices. Okay. All right, stir, stir, stir. Here. Have to give it a good quick stir. When it comes to draw soup, you have to make sure that the water and the ogbono does not separate. They all have to be together. Okay, so now let's taste it and see where we are. Here. Don't put your hand, I'll pour it in. So what do you think it still needs?
It's fine.
I feel like it still needs pepper.
It is the same kind of from before.
No,
Yeah.
just-
Well, just pepper a little bit.
I feel like it still needs pepper, and it needs some nor cube. So definitely open 1 nor cube, like at least a double nor cube should be able to go in here.
Also 2.
And the okra needs to cook, obviously. I'm not a fan of raw okra soup. Right. It needs a little bit of salt.
Like crush it.
Yes, crush it. At this point, the soup, because of the stickiness of the soup, you don't want to drop raw maggi in there because it's not going to melt. And my son might just catch it in the soup. And because we're going to finish this soup with spinach, it doesn't hurt to put a little bit extra salt at this stage because the spinach is going to absorb some of that. You don't need 2 hands to crush maggi, just 1 hand. And then, there you go. Also, it needs pepper, right? Yeah. So, let's do a little bit more pepper. Feel like we needed it. This is a big pot of soup, so this pepper definitely spreads thin. Okay, so now just cover it for a minute and let it cook. Oh my gosh, gosh, literally, this is a fresh pot of Nigerian soup I'm cooking in this house, or we are cooking in this house the last 1 year or so. So I'm pretty excited about this one. And typically, you don't want to overcook okra, so once it boils, we just put the vegetable and the soup is ready. So we have some frozen spinach over here. Typically, like, it's, you want to take it straight from the freezer to the soup. So here, I'll give you one bag. I think I have an extra one right here. So we're just going to crush the spinach. And now, you can come in and show the soup. You can see that it's boiling. And as soon as the soup is boiling, you can just throw your vegetable and the soup is ready, because you don't want to overcook okra, okay? Okay, so we're literally crushing this spinach in here. This is frozen spinach. It's already chopped. Ooh, so frozen! Ooh. And one thing I'm gonna say is that when you're cooking okra soup with spinach, just remember that spinach is a vegetable that has a lot of water. So do not put too much liquid in your soup. Kind of make it thicker than you want to finish it, so that when the spinach releases all its water, your soup don't get too watery. What did you do?
I'm trying to touch it.
Yeah, but you don't want it to defrost too much outside the soup, because you want it to get in the soup fresh. All right, stir it.
Okay.
All right, yep. And essentially, your food is ready to go. I used to have one auntie that didn't mess around with veggies at all. She didn't want it to even cook. She would have turned off the fire right now, but I will let the soup boil one more time. Just one bubble and we're done, okay? So just cover it for just a minute. Another minute. Let's taste this now. You ready? What do you think?
I think so.
Yay! You said it's good. And now you know the steps. Next time, you can call me on the phone. I'm not even going to be here. When next you want to call him, him and his brother, they're too skinny. So I'm like, Nigerian guys in America are too skinny. We need to put some pounded yam into their bodies, and then they need to go to the gym so they can actually turn into muscle and not have a fat belly. So that's it. The soup, you're gonna see bubbling a little bit. That's really all you need. You can turn off the stove and just leave it to bubble some more. You don't want to overcook your vegetables. You don't want to overcook your okra. So that's it, guys. You have it. Okra soup, okay? King Aaron, you got it now?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, all right. Thank you for coming, and thank you for watching our YouTube channel. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Yummy! Yummy, yummy in my tongue.